the trophy on the shelf, no defeats. Ballin', Logic 2013. I just be ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in. AEW, a logo to Swiss. Labels keep calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. As soon as we walk in, you know that it's over. Throw the chance bell.
It's time to be the 25 from the Atlanta Hawks. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. Manny Manuel, standing 6'8", number 17. Standing 6'8", number 13.
Tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you, guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for John Collins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Okoro out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 set. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young is out there with Paul George. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape. So a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time. And this year, if you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
Hawks making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Here's Garland. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Young finds Zhang, and he drives in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
Launches it. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And that one's good. Osman.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Cleveland's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Young against Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 5 points so far.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And here's Young. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. He gets it in there.
So tricky there with the floater and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Osman, the pass to Allen. Out left to the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Passes to Young. Here's Jang, defended by Allen. And Jang kicks to Young. Into the lane. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Allen with it. He had 25 points last game. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Allen finds Garland. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
A nice shot by Young.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And he recovers it. There's Garland.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Young looking it over. He dishes it to Collins. Pass to Hunter. Mobley comes with the double team. And George with the stuff.
And you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Okoro. This time out he had 14 points. For the 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Now watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Young. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot. His 6 taken on the floor.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Garland against Collins. Outside Garland. Now here's Mobley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Okoro.
Okoro trying to get more and more consistency with that shot.
with the ball. Garland picks him up. Nobody near George. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night. Garland against Young. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. No good with the layup. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He kicks it to George. Looking for Jag. He gets it there. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Garland against Young. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Bucket is good. Garland's got 10.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got turned on that one.
And it's good for 2.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bucks ahead as they end the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The Hawks leading by 4. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Sexton is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Okoro. And it's Allen in at the center. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love me or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, when he's playing on the floor, he is answering all his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Sexton with it. Rozier fires for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Rozier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. There's Rozier. Banked in off the glass. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Collins dishes to Young. Right outside. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Rozier. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Right, the pass to going up. And Rozier comes to help. At the elbow, it's George.
inside.
Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Sexton. The shot from the low post is good. Sexton's got his second bucket.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for George. Okongwu with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Okongwu kicks to Young. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Second is Trae Young.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Gallinari outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. There's the drive. There's Okongwu slamming it down.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
There's the pass to Huerter. Back to Young. Driving inside. Sweet little floater. Young's got 21.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Rozier for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Now, here is Young. Nice D from Sexton. For Cleveland, they've gotten on a roll. Just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Allen passes to Okoro. And he uses the glass on the layup. Okoro's got 8.
Okoro, he's going to make a lot of physical points like that throughout his career.
Sexton against Young. Gallinari outside. This is it to Wright. And he banks in the lane. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Sexton against Young. Sexton's shot is good. He's got 8. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro.
And I
Hey, folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. The Pacers will square off against the Bucks out in Milwaukee. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And now moving on to some analysis of that first half, where the Cavaliers are in tight battle.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
It's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Paul George is out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Counted good. Hunter's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Hawks.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
Garland attacking. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is
Marlin. And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. 1:07 left in the third. Gallinari dishes to right. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
Show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. You take a look at Wright, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals. And, of course, Paul George. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
Between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. There. And it's Wright sending it back. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Love. 5 to shoot. And it's Osman missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Hurt. Rozier defending. Here's Wright. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Osman kicks to Rozier. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Here's Love. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Love, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
What we got to do here is we got to execute offensively, set solid screens, and be patient if you get the switch. Okay, be patient if you get the switch.
The message there, practicing patience out there. Doesn't want them to be in a rush at all.
And why should they? Right now, it's all about making the right play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a
there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong, can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Love. And it's Garland in for Rozier. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Young with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Here's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This one for three. Leonard grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. George against Sexton. The shot by George, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Allen surveying the D. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. As Garland bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Young,
When you hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Cleveland's gone 1 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Garland. Tries a three off the inbound. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's George for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. George against Sexton. Stolen by Collins. The pass to Hunter. Inside. Stolen by Allen. Here's Osman. Dishes it to Allen. Puts up a three. And another miss by Cleveland.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Garland attacking. Off the run. And that one is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A nice shot by Young.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Young against Garland. Young drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 41.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Garland, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Trae Young. No good on that one. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Now here's Wright. Hunter on the wing. Another three for Atlanta.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
There's 1:38 left in the game. Back to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mobley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer on the run. Mobley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there, but I facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is George. Here's Collins. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Now, here's Mobley. He's guarded by Collins. Mobley dishes to Garland. Out to the wing. Puts up a three. Rebound, Atlanta. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Thomas against Wright. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
You're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well. And the energy we have for each other on the court, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.